What day? Monday?
Filming Monday. All right. I'm starting today with a quote. It's Martin Luther King Jr. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But by all means, keep moving. And I know most of you watching these videos are already bought into our program and bought what we do and bought into what we're about. But so many people give up or have past injuries or things holding them back, and it just, I can't do it anymore. But I think that quote speaks to, like, no matter what it is in life, and I'm approaching it from a workout standpoint, is there's always a way to modify it. There's always a way to keep you moving. And so while you're at home and we're doing these modifications for you, that's great, but don't give up just because it seems hard or you're having a day where you can't do something. You guys are always welcome to leave me comments about modifications that you need that you're not getting. You can private message me, you can text me, whatever you need, but definitely want to help you just keep moving even though you're not moving with us here at the gym. So congratulations to you guys for tuning in and committing to this, but know that we're here for you and let us know what you need from us.
Don't forget, you can group chatter on the band app. There's the group chat. You can private message a member, any member, but if you want to reach Jenny, you can private message her on the band app.
If you don't know how to find me, or you don't, I'm sorry, you don't know.
No, I'm not.
If you don't have the band app, you can message me and I will tell you how to get it. It's on the rmsdf webpage, but I know sometimes it can be hard. There's a lot of information there. So let me know if you have any trouble finding it and we'll get you set up. Okay, without further ado.
What are we doing today?
You have 20-minute AMRAP. You have 7 dumbbell deadlifts, 7 dumbbell push press, and you're running for 1 minute. 20 minutes. All right, we're gonna go through the movements and then I'm gonna give you guys a quick little warm up. I wanna work on some mobility. So John's got his dumbbells. He's gonna do deadlifts in a suitcase position. So he's carrying his dumbbells on the outside of his thighs. He brings his hips down and back. He brings the dumbbells just about to mid-shin. So thinking about where that barbell would come if you were using a barbell. He keeps his torso nice and upright. His shoulders are down and back. Abs are nice and engaged. When he hinges back, he hinges at the hip, brings his hip back slightly. Notice that he doesn't hinge at the hip very intentionally, dropping his chest forward. So give me a bad one, right? So he's not hinging at the hip by lowering his chest, right? He's bringing his hips back, keeping his chest up, right? He's also focusing on, can you do something straight on? Keeping his knees driving out slightly, nice strong knee position, which actually creates a strong hip position. But as he comes down, he's pressing out slightly laterally into the sides of his knees. So that's what we're looking for on that. Be sure you keep your core nice and tight. Squeeze your bum as you stand up. That'll help your posterior team. Be the one to remember to do the work. If you're like me, you have a really hard time not using your torso and pulling with your back. So if I really focus on squeezing my glutes as I stand up, then my back doesn't work so hard. All right.
What's next?
Push press. All right, dumbbell push press. Bring those dumbbells up to the shoulders in a good externally rotated position. He brings the dumbbells all the way up overhead. So he's gonna dip, drive through the floor. Notice how his heels do not leave the floor. I don't want it to look like a janky push press. I want it to look like he's pushing his heels through the floor, driving all the power out the top. Good. Couple bad reps. Bad reps. First one he's going to give you are using his back. So notice how as he comes up, he's arching his back. That didn't look very bad.
I was like this, that's bad.
Well, yeah.
What do you want me to do?
Okay, so let's talk about what John did wrong there because he did the wrong thing. That's okay. He brought his chest down, right? When you come down, you want to come straight down, like someone is pushing on top of your head. Pushing on top of your head drives you straight down. You do not lower your chest forward. He doesn't need to come forward. You want to watch John keep working? All right, next thing. You want me to do a couple?
What are we doing?
I was going to do some more crappy movements for that. Okay, so next crappy movement is arching your back. So instead of keeping keeping my torso nice and engaged and pushing up here. I am arching my back. Here, get the weight up overhead. Oh, puts me in a really bad position. Keep your torso nice and tight. Push the weight straight up overhead. All right. And then you're gonna run for a minute after your 7 reps each time.
Warm up.
Warm up today. I want you to go ahead and do 30 jumping jacks, 30 mountain climbers, 10 air squats, and 10 push-ups. Then I want you to take a band. If you do not have a band, you can use a towel. And you're going to start first laying on the floor. Loop the band into your foot. And I'm just going to let my foot come to the outside. And then I'm going to bring it up over across my body to the other side. And I'm going to go ahead and do that about 5 times on each side. And I'm going to roll over onto my back. Again, I'm going to loop the band around my foot, maybe. And then I'm just going to pull and stretch through the front of my quad a little bit. Again, you can do the same thing with a towel. You can use an old t-shirt if you don't have bands at home. You're going to hold for about 30 seconds, and then you're going to switch, do the same thing on the other side. And I want you to do 5 slow inchworms. Nice and slow, come down. When you come to that forward fold position, I want you to go ahead and hold for about 5 to 10 seconds. Walk out to the upward dog position. I really want you to focus on pushing your shoulders away from your body, pushing the mat away from you. Let your calves stretch out a little bit. Hold that upward dog position or downward dog position. Come into an upward dog position. Same thing, 5 to 10 second count. Holding here. Then I'm going to go ahead and walk my feet back in. Stand and repeat. That's what we've got for today. Thanks again for tuning in.